Right now, toddler tragedy, how she's being remembered, and new information about the man in custody. Also, new developments in the death of a 10-year-old in Chippewa Falls. Police having someone there in custody as well.
And we are talking about more rain getting ready to come as we go through the weekend. We'll time it out coming up.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford. Continuing coverage this morning, the Department of Corrections had been searching for Marshawn Giles for 4 months. Giles now in custody for an assault that killed a toddler and badly hurt the mother this week. Yesterday evening, the Department of Corrections released a heavily redacted copy of the warrant. It's technically called an apprehension request. The DOC issued it on December 14th after Giles failed to report to his parole agent in Madison. Police now say that they're waiting on the medical examiner's report to potentially recommend homicide charges. Meantime, there was a memorial on Madison's west side at the site of the incident where the toddler was killed. There are candles, balloons, and toys, all to remember the child, just 20 months old, who was killed.
How could you not be heartbroken or just sad in general for what's going on? I mean, it's a 20-month-old child. They, for all aspects, are 100% innocent.
Brown is a leader in feeding Madison's youth. She says, now's the time to come together as a community to support all of those affected by the tragedy.
It's just part of what we do here in the community is trying to kind of heal the broken parts of our community and working together to be a little stronger and help those in pain.
And when speaking about Giles, Brown did not hold back on the man facing multiple charges for the death of the 20-month-old.
You're a monster, and you deserve whatever you get. I could not imagine what would compel you to do something like this to a child, and I have no sympathy.
To learn more about the case, we have an in-depth breakdown on our website, channel3000.com, including past child abuse investigations involving the suspect. Police in Chippewa Falls have arrested a juvenile suspect in connection with the death of 10-year-old Lily Peters. Her body was found this week near the Leinenkugel's brewery. Investigators say the suspect knew Peters.
While nothing will bring Lily Peters back or change what happened, we are very grateful to be able to deliver this news for the family and for the community.
Police ramped up patrols near schools in the area yesterday in the wake of Peters' death. Police say there is no longer a danger to the public. Though it was supposed to wrap up this week, the baseless Republican-ordered investigation into the 2020 Wisconsin election will continue. And a new statement here from former President Donald Trump saying that, quote, I understand some rhinos have primary challengers in Wisconsin. I'm sure their primary opponents would get a huge bump in the polls if these rhinos interfere. Timing would suggest the pressure from the former president pushed Assembly Speaker Robin Vos to keep the investigation going. The investigation will look different, however, focusing more on some ongoing litigation being dealt with the Waukesha County area. Madison City Attorney Mike Haas says he's ready for whatever comes next. Here's political reporter Will Keneally.
Speaker Voss's statement today doesn't change any of that.
Madison City Attorney Mike Haas has been defending against an ongoing push to jail Madison's mayor over failing to testify in the Gableman investigation.
And it's unfortunate in this case that most of the special counsel statements have also been for political effect.
Gableman went to court in Waukesha to threaten jail time, and that is one of the few outstanding pieces of his investigation after filing a report to the Assembly. Voss wants this resolved first.
But it's been sort of a shifting landscape, of course, with statements about the subpoenas possibly being withdrawn, and then Attorney Gableman proceeding in court. And so we're just trying to keep our eye on the ball and respond to the court's request to file our brief.
The Gableman investigation was supposed to close down today, but was extended, possibly due to pressure from Trump and conservative legislators like Janelle Brandtjen, who called for the investigation to continue. Haas says the whole process feels more political than investigatory.
The city of Madison, as we've said many times, has produced over 17,000 pages of records. We don't have any real sense that Attorney Gableman has reviewed those at any length. There's been no follow-up questions about the records.
That was Will Keneally reporting. We still know very little about the newly extended contract with Gableman as it's still being worked out. Voss says it will not exceed the initial $676,000 budget, though. All right, 4 minutes past 6 o'clock. Now let's check it with Chris Reese, that certified most accurate forecast. What's on the radar, Chris?
More rain chances are getting ready to move into the picture. I'll tell you, though, you look at radar and it looks like it's getting ready to snow again for the second morning in a row. No, this is Virga getting ready to come down. So what Virga means is that you see it on radar, but it evaporates before it makes it to the ground. And what this is really a sign of is the added moisture starting to work its way into the middle levels of our atmosphere. So you're going to see the cloud cover on the increase as we go throughout today. Also look for more of those showers starting to develop across parts of the Dakotas as our next system gets ready to move in. Shower chances really begin to increase as we move towards the later part of Thursday, but it's not just Thursday. We've got shower chances coming in for Saturday as well, maybe lingering into parts of Sunday. Additional shower chances Monday night into Tuesday, with more showers for the middle of next week. That's still a ways away, but let's talk about the weekend too, because at this point, a lot of you are probably starting to say, hey, what's next? We're getting ready to plan our weekend. Look for showers on Saturday with thunderstorms, especially into the afternoon. More showers on Sunday. Both days will feature chances, or temperatures rather, topping out into the mid-50s for your high. So a little cool for this time of the year, but still not as cool as we have been the past couple of days. Headed out the door. Right now, it's 30. Winds out of the north and east at 8. Your wind chills into the lower 20s at this point. Some of our actual air temperatures are into the 20s and even lower 20s. 27 in Juneau right now, 29 for Watertown. Wautoma is at 23. It's 32 in Monroe, 34 for our friends in Janesville, 30 for us right now in Madison. Cloud cover will continue to increase all day long. Look for those temperatures topping out into the mid-40s. Our shower chances begin to increase tonight. Some of those showers may mix in with a couple of snowflakes early on before we transition over to all rain for parts of your Thursday. I want to show you something, though. This model really wants to hold back some of that rain on Thursday evening and then have it fall apart as it starts to move closer. It's alone in that thinking. Most of the other model data really kind of brings in a bigger slug of moisture as we start to move towards your Thursday evening and Thursday night. No matter how you slice it, no matter which model is right, it's still going to be damp, it's still going to be dreary as we start to move into your Thursday with chances for some rain. More rain chances again for the weekend and then for the middle of next week as well.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you much. All right, Janesville's new superintendent of schools starts this summer. I recently met up with him to learn about his top priorities. Mark Holzman's currently the superintendent in Manitowoc. He's been there since 2015. In that time, he's passed 2 3-year operational referenda. He also helped raise $1 million in private funds for renovations to Manitowoc's athletic complex. He earned his bachelor's and master's from Lakeland College and is currently working on his PhD. When he starts in Janesville, he'll have 3 priorities. First, get to know everyone and learn about what they value. Second, understand the district and what they're doing to help students learn at high levels. Third, create opportunities for community conversations to develop a new long-term plan.
For me, the relationships is getting into the buildings, making sure that I am present, and so that people know that they can come to me, and I'm an approachable human being that really engages and loves learning. Like, I love to be in the buildings. I love to be with kids and teachers. And the more I can do that, the better it will be.
Holzman's contract starts July 1st. In the next half hour, what Holzman says is the most alarming part of Janesville's most recent state report card. Here in Madison, people have offered thousands of complaints, suggestions, and invested input into what the new Metro Transit redesign will look like. A few weeks ago, we talked about how some lower income, older, and disabled populations are concerned about these new routes. But now students and staff on the UW campus are also having concerns.
The more limited routes really limit where students can actually live, right? And I think that with those more limited locations, it's going to put students at a disadvantage and landlords almost at an advantage where they can charge even more higher prices for rent.
The city is working with campus to refine routes impacting them, but the planner says UW funds the routes that serve them. Overall, the city is limited on what it can do with its current budget. The city has a survey about all of this online. Saturday is the last day you can fill it out. You can find that link this morning at channel3000.com. Coming up, Ford's big gamble on its new electric truck. An update on production ahead of massive pre-orders.
And just hanging around in the 608 like a monkey. We're checking out the preschool area of Achieve Gymnastics Center. When we come back, stick around.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Schwab, General Surgeon at Stoughton Health. If you suffer from bothersome or painful spider veins or varicose veins, please join us for our upcoming seminar where you can learn what new procedures may be able to help you.
This is how we do it. At Pick and Save, we believe it takes the right team to bring you fresh produce. That's why we partner with farmers who grow only the best. And that level of teamwork means better, fresher options time and time again. Because working together is truly what it takes to be fresh for everyone. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
I'm Rebecca, and you might know me from reality TV.
And this was my stubborn body fat that I just couldn't get rid of. But then I went to Sono Bello, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
It is so intensely gratifying for one visit to make this big of a change. It's amazing.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It feels incredible to look down, and it's flat. Thank you again, Sono Bello. I'm so happy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-800-595-1532 or go to sonobello.com.
Before treating your chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more, you're not the only one with questions about Botox. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine before they even start, with about 10 minutes of treatment once every 3 months. So ask your doctor if Botox is right for you, and if a sample is available.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 92% of current users said they wish they talked to their doctor and started Botox sooner. Plus, right now, you may pay $0 for Botox. Ask your doctor about Botox today.
If you suffer from bothersome spider veins or painful varicose veins, please contact us at Stoughton Health to learn about what new procedures may be able to help you. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast, News 3 Now this morning.
In the 608 this morning, we're getting the inside scoop on a new gymnastics center that's about to open up. Josh Breider is live in Fitchburg this morning, checking it out for us. And he's swinging around. Here, Josh.
Oh, we're swinging around. Oh, hopefully I'm not going to get dizzy. And I landed. Look at that. Ta-da! Guys, we're checking out the Achieve Gymnastics Center here in Fitchburg. Brand new to the area. They're going to be opening up here next week. I'm going to grab the microphone back now that I'm done swinging around here. We've got Sunny and Callie Lafine and also Susan Valco with us this morning. They are the co-founders of this beautiful space. Callie, we're going to start with you. Talk a little bit about what made you want to open this space up and where we're standing right now.
Well, the preschool space specifically, we wanted to make sure that we had a safe space for our youngest gymnasts to learn gymnastics and have a great time, and also have equipment that is specific to them and their size. So we've got smaller bars, we've got a smaller tumble track, but just as fun. We have their own foam pit, which will be, we've got our foam blocks needing to be unwrapped yet, but and a slide to get out, and just a lot of really interactive, engaging things to get them excited about gymnastics.
So Callie and Susan have a lot of history here. Sonny, this is a career change for you. When you opened this up, what was kind of your interest and passion behind opening up this place?
I mean, I've always been interested in like small business ownership, and I guess, like you say, career change. Like I've done a lot of them, so I've become kind of a generalist. So to kind of do all the background work, so that the coaches can coach. Yeah, it just seemed like a fun thing to do.
And Callie, this is kind of personal for you too, because you talk a little bit about your story you were sharing with me a little bit, and you wanted to have a space for other moms to be able to come with their children.
Yeah, well, and other parents in general. But I know that when I was, I had a daughter 3 years ago, and I suffered from severe postpartum depression. And the thing that really saved me, one of the things, was my mom group. I love them. And I got to see them every week, and to have that regularity. So that's one reason why we're having a daily open gym every weekday at 10 a.m. for parents to connect. And obviously the kids will have a great time too.
So you want to have fun with the kids. I'm going to have you grab the microphone. You're going to walk Susan and I through the beam.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about some of the things you're really looking at when you are teaching preschoolers.
Yes. So, like on the balance beam, we like to make sure that you're looking at the end of the beam. Oh, careful. And like, yep, you touch every single toe to the cones. We're making sure that we keep them engaged. They don't realize that they're learning, but they're just having fun because we're just making it interesting. Like Susan was being very careful not to wake up our sleeping animal friends, which are my vintage Beanie Babies.
It's interesting because you mentioned looking at the end of the beam. I was like trying to concentrate on like what's in front of me, but it really is about being a little bit taller and looking more towards the future, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk a little bit about, opening up this business. You guys obviously put a lot of time. It took a lot of energy to be able to put this open. Now you guys are opening up next week. I mean, how excited are you?
It's so crazy. We can't wait. We really can't wait. And we've got students who are ready to start coming. And I know that we wouldn't have gotten here without the support of our many family and friends who volunteered their time and energy to help we put all of this stuff together. It did not come assembled. And it's pretty incredible how it's all come together.
Oh, congratulations to you guys again. They open up on Monday. You guys are ready. You guys are ready for some action, right?
I can't wait. Yeah.
Awesome. If you want to learn more about Achieve Gymnastics Center, you can go to the story at channel3000.com. And of course, we're gonna have a little bit more fun coming up here. I think Susan wants me to do like a flip later on. We're gonna see if that's gonna happen or not. I think I need a little bit more warm up before we get to that, Chris. But you'll want to stick around here in about 25 minutes.
Oh, come on. You've already tried some cartwheels and some handstands. You should be plenty warmed up by now, right?
Well, we'll see. I don't know if I've actually ever done a flip in my entire life. So we'll see if we can pull it off here in the 608.
All right, we'll be watching. Thanks, Josh. Remember to let Josh know what inspires you at the 608. Reach out on social media or email him at in the608@WISC-TV.com. 6:17 now. Chris Reese says your certified most accurate forecast. Hey, Chris.
Well, don't flip out. But we do have some snow showing up on radar for us this morning. This is not making it to the ground. It is all virga. It's running into that drier air and evaporating. But what it's truly showing us is that the moisture in the middle levels of the atmosphere is on the increase ahead of our next rain chance that arrives as early as tonight. We could see some of those showers moving our way. Mixed in with some flakes early, but it does go over to all rain, especially as we begin to move towards tomorrow afternoon and evening. But all morning long, I've been talking about the fact that we're going to see multiple rain chances coming our way. We get into the weekend. Here comes another rain chance on Saturday. That one might be accompanied with some lightning and thunder. Some additional rain chances are going to be possible moving towards Monday and Tuesday, with more rain moving into your Wednesday. All of this begins to add up, my friends. We're talking between now and this time next week, the possibility of seeing not 1, not 2, but maybe even upwards of 3 inches of rainfall. It really all depends on the track of the lows. But we've got a lot of systems coming our way that at least have the potential to bring some drought-ending rains our way. We are still in moderate drought, but every time we see rain, that begins to move in our favor. And the reality is this: as we open up the month of May, those first couple of days are expected to be wetter than normal across much of the country, but even the first third of May odds favor us being wetter than normal as our active pattern does continue. Speaking of active, traffic fairly light for us this morning. That means you can get out and about. No major delays as of now. The goal is to keep it that way. Janesville, Beloit, Milton, you guys are all in good shape this morning as well, and the rest can be said for southern Wisconsin. One incident really showing up out of the area closer to Camp Douglas on the interstate. It's not causing any delays.
All right, Chris Reese, thanks for keeping track of it. The first all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning is finally rolling off the assembly line in Detroit. There's a great deal riding on the launch for both the company and electric vehicles overall. Interest and demand in the vehicles have been very strong, with Ford taking in 200,000 pre-orders. Bill Ford, the great-grandson of the company's founder, compared the importance of the F-150 Lightning to the most important vehicle in the company's history, the Model T. Still had some wild video from a police car that had something smash right into its windshield. What that is in about 4 minutes. And in our next half hour, one person is dead after a shooting at a Janesville workplace. We'll make sure you're up to date on the investigation ahead of a news conference scheduled for today. Stay with us.
This portion of News 3 Now is brought to you by Shopko Optical.
Your John Deere is here. Get yours during deer season. Right now, get your new X700 series with 1.49% for 48 months. Get a John Deere now and
power up with Sloan's.
How will you mow? Find out today at Sloan's.
$1 million worth of the best hot tubs in Madison are at Leisure Concepts. And right now, get immediate free delivery, free ozone system, cover lift, matching entry steps, supplies, and training. Our showroom is packed with brand new hot tubs for immediate delivery. We're including everything you need and all at a great low spring price. Leisure Concepts is open 7 days a week. Stop into our packed showroom in Madison on the Beltline at the Park Street exit.
Culver's couldn't have started anywhere but in Sauk City, Wisconsin. Still today, we are a family restaurant. Here, nearby farms grow the food we eat, smiles are contagious, and everyone is someone's neighbor. It's a place where our love of fresh food is as strong as our love for each other. It's a feeling of welcome you'll notice the moment you stop by. Because where we come from has made us who we are, and for that, we couldn't be more proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Shop the Spring Savings Double Up Sale for double rebates on our most popular appliance and grill brands. Shop in-stock specials like this Amana top-load washer for just $5.48. This KitchenAid dishwasher for just $7.98. This GE convection range with air fry for just $8.98. Or this LG 25 cubic foot French door refrigerator for just $14.98. Shop GrandAppliance.com or a store near you. Grand Appliance, the appliance experts.
We're not just massage envy. We're also facials that get your skin glowing envy. We're talking, dang girl, you look good kind of envy.
All right, tell me your secret and lunch is on me.
This Mother's Day, buy one 60-minute facial session and get a second session free. Massage Envy Facials, where better begins.
I am what I live. My Way, the new floral fragrance, Giorgio Armani.
At Papa Murphy's, we build your pizza with the freshest ingredients. You take it and bake it fresh in your oven.
So technically, I make the pizza.
At Papa Murphy's, we make great pizza, so you can make the pizza great. Papa Murphy's, change the way you pizza.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Claritin provides non-drowsy symptom relief from over 200 indoor and outdoor allergens, day after day. Feel the clarity and make today the most wonderful time of the year. Live Claritin Clear.
Your John Deere is here. Get yours during deer season. Right now, get your new Z700 series with 0% for 48 months. Get a John Deere now and
Power up with Sloan's.
how will you mow? Find out today at Sloan's.
We're back with a lovely picture here from Kevin Charles Grunberg of a pheasant. Look at the colors on that. It's almost like a peacock with the greens and the teals and whatever colors.
And a splash of red.
I know. The contrast against the the drab background. Just makes those colors pop, doesn't it?
I loved it earlier. You said some kind of pheasant.
Some kind of pheasant. It doesn't look like any ordinary pheasant.
It doesn't, and the wording in here is a melanistic Bazanti, don't know how to pronounce it. Neither one of us really do. I think melanistic is right. The second word, not sure. Bazanti. It's a pheasant.
It's a pheasant. Thank Kevin for sharing that with us. If you want to share your morning, do so. Use the hashtag MyNews3Morning and post on social media. All right, some wild video here. It was all captured on some dash cam video when a lawn chair flew out of the back of a pickup truck. Check this out. You see the black truck there changing lanes. And here it comes, smash right into the windshield of the police cruiser. Boy, yeah, I always worry about this when I'm driving down the highway.
Absolutely. Like I was saying earlier, I will not, when a pickup truck clearly has stuff in the bed, I will not drive behind it. You never know if they truly secured that load or not. And in this case, they didn't. And I'm willing to bet they thought it was, oh, just harmless. We're going to run down the interstate a couple miles, carry these lawn chairs. But, I mean, look at, this could have been worse.
It could have been way worse.
This could have been way worse.
This reminds me of a time I was moving. It was maybe 100 miles or something like that. And we had all our stuff strapped in on a big trailer, an open trailer on the back of the car. And I swore everything was tied down real secure, right? The love seat comes flying out of the back of the trailer at highway speed. Thank God I didn't hit anybody.
Oh my gosh.
But I just, you know, when you're going that fast on the highway, you think it's locked down, tied down, whatever, but
and the wind can do.
Oh yeah.
I know. Taking us to school this morning.
Yeah, be careful out there.
I know. Bus stop forecast really quick as you begin to head out the door. We are looking at temperatures that are into the 20s and 30s. We'll warm up to the 40s this afternoon.
All right. We'll be back right after this, folks.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
At Star N Bank, we think having choices is important, so you can choose the products that are right for your life. What are you waiting for? Explore the possibilities today at starnbank.com.
Milk chocolate beyond words. Classic recipe by Lindt.
Refresh your space now and save up to $1,000. Plus, get special financing up to 36 months. We think you'll love our durable, easy care floors that look beautiful too. On sale now at H&R Carpets and Flooring in Wanakee.
This is how we do it.
At Pick and Save, we believe it takes the right team to bring you fresh produce. That's why we partner with farmers who grow only the best. And that level of teamwork means better, fresher options time and time again. Because working together is truly what it takes to be fresh for everyone.
To all my neighbors, you got much flavor.
Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of industry-leading Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Take advantage of exceptional financing offers from your local Cub Cadet dealer today. To find the dealer near you, visit CubCadetDealers.com.
Oh, we get what we deserve. And we're down we go. Oh, 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 baby. Yeah. Oh, baby. We're down we go.
Acqua di Gio, the new refillable eau de parfum. Giorgio Armani.
This is a town called Basic.
where the townspeople are happy with a basic lifestyle. And that's a 2022 Nissan Altima with more attitude, more style, and a powerful turbocharged engine to help put basic in your rear view forever. Looks like basic will never be the same. The 2022 Nissan Altima, anything but basic.
Now get 0.9% financing for up to 72 months on 14 models.
Today's the day to go farther with a partner that provides you innovative solutions for your own personal financial future. Explore the possibilities today at starinbank.com.
We're still investigating, We're still working through that.
Right now, Janesville police piecing together details of a deadly shooting. What we know this morning, also a manhunt for a murder suspect. What we know about the previous encounter with his victim.
Temperatures are in the 20s and 30s as you head out for this frosty start, but more rain chances are getting ready to join the mix.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford. A news conference set for this morning for a shooting at a Janesville business. It happened yesterday afternoon. Police say that a suspect is now in custody who shot and killed someone at Precision Drawn Metals. They are planning to release more information about the victim and the suspect today at that news conference. We talked to John Paul Cupertino, who was driving back to work on Plainfield Avenue when all of a sudden a fleet of Janesville police rushed past his car and surrounded the business.
It was a little nerving. I mean, I didn't know if it was like one or two people, if it was just a shooting you hear about every day on the news, or if it was something more along the lines of like a mass shooting.
Eventually, an officer came over to Cupertino to tell him to go inside his business and lock the doors behind him because of an active shooter on the loose. Police say they arrested that shooter near Highway 11 and 213, a few miles away. And we will live stream that news conference that'll happen this morning. Just follow our social media pages and check with News 3 Now and channel3000.com for the latest. In Racine this morning, a manhunt underway for a man suspected of killing a 30-year-old mother of 6. Brittany Booker's family says she was killed after trying to help a friend in an abusive relationship. Police say in February, when Booker helped her friend, the friend's boyfriend attacked her with a hammer. That time, Booker survived. 2 months later, police say the same man came back and killed her. This morning, police are looking for 42-year-old Terry Jackson. Come take a look at a picture of him on your screen right now. Yesterday, they took into custody a woman accused of harboring a felon in connection to Booker's death. But again, Jackson is still at large this morning, and he is considered armed and dangerous. There is a $2,000 reward for information leading to his location and arrest. In Marathon County, police believe a couple was killed while trying to create art using a popular TikTok method.
Do know that the fire started in the garage before spreading to the home. We believe that the fractal wood burning equipment that caused the electrocutions likely started the fire. This was a tragic accident.
Fractal burning uses high voltage electricity to create designs on wood soaked with chemicals. The Marathon County Sheriff's Office say they were called to the home on April 6th because of a fire where they discovered the couple's bodies. Now to an update on a story we brought you Monday. Police in Fond du Lac County have released the identity of a 57-year-old man found in Lake Winnebago last weekend. An autopsy of Thomas Williams found he did not die from injury or trauma. They believe he went missing in early April, but are still investigating the circumstances surrounding his death. Vice President Kamala Harris has tested positive for COVID-19 after returning from a week-long trip to California. The White House says she did not attend any White House meetings yesterday and has not seen the president in person since April 18th. In a tweet, the vice president says she has no symptoms and will continue to isolate and follow CDC guidelines. She says she is grateful to be both vaccinated and boosted. To the crisis in Ukraine now, the mayor of Mariupol says that a third mass grave has been found. A Ukrainian news agency says that the mass grave could be seen in these satellite images. They say the images showed excavated trenches that appear after the village was occupied by the Russians and were about 60 to 70 meters long. Speaking with more than 40 countries in Germany, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said the West must move heaven and earth to keep Ukraine supplied with weapons. Germany, which has so far avoided sending any heavy weapons to assist in the war as it relies heavily on Russian energy, announced that it will now send armored anti-aircraft vehicles. Now Russia is cutting off natural gas supplies to Poland and Bulgaria, two NATO countries that are refusing to pay in rubles. All right, it's 6:33 now. Let's get a check of that certified most accurate forecast with Chris Reese. Hey there, Chris.
Temperatures quite frosty out there this morning. Lots of 20s showing up, even some lower 20s. It's 27 in the Dells. Watauga waking up at 23. Juneau joining us at 27 as well. 30s a little bit farther to the south and west. This is where cloud cover is starting to stream in from. 34 for Janesville. Monroe, good morning at 31. Madison, it is 30. Mostly cloudy skies right now. It feels like 22 as you begin to head out the door. So once again, it's a cooler morning that looks to warm up into the mid-40s for your highs later on this afternoon. We'll call it 45 is where we should top out. You're pulling out your phone. You're looking at your radar this morning. You're probably saying, Chris, is it really going to snow again this morning? It shouldn't. What we're seeing on radar is virga. That means it's evaporating before it makes it to the ground. But what this really tells me is that the moisture in the middle levels of the atmosphere is really starting to increase. And as that moisture increases, it's all ahead of that next chance for rain that is going to be moving our direction. In fact, as early as this evening, we could start to see the isolated rain showers starting to pop up. Mid-40s for your highs today. Here we are, 8:30 or so. Some raindrops begin to fall. I cannot rule out a couple of snowflakes mixed in with this rain overnight and into tomorrow. The better rain chances, though, they really begin to get into the mix as we start to move towards tomorrow afternoon and evening. Check it out. This is 8 o'clock. Your best rain chances move through. Temperatures are going to be hanging out into the 40s and 50s during that time. So do be prepared for that rain on Thursday. We'll see more of that into your Saturday. Saturday could see some showers and thunderstorms as well. Lingering showers early Sunday, then more rain chances come our direction for the middle and later part of next week. But by the time we get you towards next Friday, that's when we have the best chance of sunshine and 60. And at this point, it does not look to be accompanied by the gale force winds that have seemed to come with every nice day. I was talking to someone yesterday. They said, you know, over the weekend, it was 80 degrees, but the winds were blowing 200 miles per hour, and I could not enjoy the 80 degrees. So we might see the first nice, great day without your wind blowing you everywhere by the time we get towards next Friday.
Boy, after a few days of this mess, I'll be happy with anything. Over 60. Yeah, windy or not.
It'll feel good, but even Friday should feel good as well. A little bit of cloud cover, but generally drier too as temperatures warm up to the upper 50s.
All right, thanks, Chris.
My pleasure.
New this morning, the public safety director in Lake Delton's back on the job after accusations of discrimination. The village says it recently finished up its investigation, which found that Daniel Hardiman did not engage in conduct that would warrant disciplinary action. Hardman was put on paid administrative leave in February after the union representing the village's paramedics issued a vote of no confidence against him. In a Facebook post yesterday, the union said it's requesting time to process the reinstatement and would like to thank the public for its continued support during the investigation. Janesville's new school superintendent starts this summer. He's finishing up his job as superintendent in Manitowoc. I recently met him to talk about his new job. First, a little background, though, on Mark Holzman. He's originally from Poinet. He's a grad of Lakeland College. I asked him about Janesville's state report card, which was one of the lowest in the state, scoring a 57 out of 100 possible points.
If you look at the report card, one of the things that was of significant alarm to me was the number of absences that we had in some of our student groups. Is there a engagement there between what's going on every day? Are there barriers that's keeping them? Are we not engaging them? And continue to have some conversations with our students and our parents and our communities about how do we get kids in school?
Holzman starts in July. Coming up, if you check out channel3000.com later this morning, we'll list his top 3 priorities and how he plans to connect with teachers. 6:37 now as we take a look outside this morning. Chris is going to update us on how much rain we could see through early next week. And the Bucks are on the verge of moving on to the playoffs. We'll preview their game tonight against Chicago.
Plus, we're checking out Achieve Gymnastics Center in Fitchburg, set to open up next week. I'm all warmed up, and I think we're going to do some flips coming up. You're going to want to stick around into that foams. We'll be right back.
Update your home's front entry door with help from Menards. Let the fresh spring air in with a new Larson Storm Door. We carry a huge selection of stylish doors in stock. And right now, they're all 11% off. Update your deck, patio, or sunroom with our great selection of Foss indoor-outdoor carpet. It's durable, stain-resistant, and easy to install. Hurry into Menards to get 11% off all Foss indoor-outdoor carpet.
Save big money at Menards.
This is the purpose-built Ford F-150. It's a beast with brains. It's got, you know what? Skip this video. Go see one at your local Ford dealer.
Get here to know F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for yourself. Then get one your way with a custom order that receives priority, plus an extra $1,000 bonus cash and incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery, all on a Ford, built for you, by you. Order your 2022 F-150 to lock in a great offer, plus get an extra $1,000 retail order bonus cash.
Hey, everybody, who's coming to the big show? Meet me at Vet Aid, Saturday, June 11th at Oak Shot Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells for an all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway June, The Mascot Theory, and Beth Killyman. All benefiting Heat and Housing for Heroes. Visit VetAidWI.com for more details.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection, a name you can trust when service is a must.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection is here 24 hours a day.
7 days a week for all your residential and commercial plumbing services.
From installation, repairs, and maintenance to complete sewer and drain cleaning, we've got you covered.
Visit MononaPFP.com.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection, a name you can trust when service is a must.
$1 million worth of the best hot tubs in Madison are at Leisure Concepts. And right now, get immediate free delivery, free ozone system, cover lift, matching entry steps, supplies, and training. Our showroom is packed with brand new hot tubs for immediate delivery. We're including everything you need and all at a great low spring price. Leisure Concepts is open 7 days a week. Stop into our packed showroom in Madison on the Bell Line at the Park Street exit.
Our warming planet is changing Wisconsin's landscape.
A lot of the plant hardiness zones have already shifted northward.
What does that mean for local farmers and gardeners? Mark Kane gets answers from the experts. Thursday on News 3 Now at 6.
News 3 Now is taking action to find and deliver the news stories that matter where you live.
Taking action to uncover the truth, getting answers, and finding solutions that can make an impact in your life and our community where we all live.
Taking action for South Central Wisconsin. News 3 Now.
You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast. News 3 Now this morning.
In the 608 this morning, we're checking out a brand new gymnastics center that's opening up soon. Josh Breider's live in Fitchburg this morning to check it out and learning a few things too. Hey there, Josh.
Hey, learning a lot of things this morning, Chris Stanford. I've never done gymnastics in my life before, and we're already progressing quite well, I'm told, this morning. They open up next week, so we're giving you a little bit of a taste of what you can expect with their beautiful new space here in Fitchburg. We're going to bring in Susan Falco, one of the co-founders of this beautiful facility you guys got going on. You are super excited to open up on Monday already.
We are, yes, exactly. We are so happy to fill this space with all kinds of ages and all kinds of gymnast abilities, and we just can't wait.
You know, talk a little bit about what all went into this, because it's not like you can just open up a gym in one day, right?
Definitely not. We've been working on this for over a year now. It's just amazing. We have received so much help and inspiration from our friends, our families, my personal coach who has been throughout the whole journey with me. It's just an amazing space that has come together with so much help behind us.
So you have obviously this area over here. We've featured the preschool area. You guys do birthday parties. You have a lot of different things happening right here. You know, having something like this in the community, how special is that for you?
It's amazing. It's just so nice to have it come together. It's every step of the way I feel like, oh, this is actually happening. It's just an amazing thing to go through.
So you mentioned there's something to do for all ages. You've been having me kind of do some progressions along the way. So now what are we going to be doing?
We think gymnastics is for everybody. So, you know, there is progressions for every skill level and every person. So we're going to try a front flip.
Okay.
I think you're ready.
I have never done one of these before today.
I think you're ready.
Okay.
So we're going to see if we can do a forward roll first on the floor. So we're going to start with our arms up, and then we're going to put our hands down on the floor, and then we're going to tuck our chins so that we can look at our belly button.
Okay.
And then sort of just lean forward, put some weight on your hand, roll over, and see if you can stand up.
All right. We're going to come into the middle just so I don't roll right off here.
Beautiful.
I did it.
Amazing.
I've never done one of those before in my life.
You know what you're doing.
You know, I was talking to you a little bit earlier, like for a lot of people, you don't really know what your body can do, right?
Yes.
You have to kind of start somewhere, but a lot of it is in your head. You have to kind of believe that you can do it before you can achieve it.
Absolutely. I always say 90% of gymnastics in your head. There is a lot of strength and flexibility that's also involved, but if you believe in yourself and your coach believes in you, you will be able to do things that you never knew you could.
All right, so we've been teasing this all morning. We've got the little foam pit, so now what am I going to do?
So I would like you to kind of do what you just did over there, but over here with just maybe a little bounce, or if you feel like just kind of tuck your head, roll into it, and see what happens. Perfect! Look at you go. Very
all right,
nice.
Let's make it a party. The rest of you jump in too.
We're going to go all in. Woo.
There they are. Look at that. If you want to learn more, you can't really move once you get in here. If you want to learn more, you can go to channel3000.com. I just lost my IFB. We'll see if I can plug it back in so I can see Chris Stanford. But thank you so much, you guys. This was so much fun.
Thank you for coming.
Of course, my earpiece came out here. But if you want to learn more, you can go up to channel3000.com. Again, they open up on Monday. Chris Stanford, I can hear you now. What did you think about all that fun?
Oh, what a party. Very
there's
impressive.
monkeys jumping in here, too.
Here's a bowl for you.
Look at that. Mark can't miss out on all the fun.
Oh, good stuff. Hey, Josh, thanks for showing us around there and giving us some entertainment, trying a few moves out on your own. Appreciate it.
Some good stuff. I even impressed myself.
Good luck getting out.
Very nice.
Yes, that's going to be the next challenge.
Especially Mark with that camera. All right. If you want to inspire, if you want to let Josh know what inspires you, reach out on social media or shoot him an email in the 608 at WISC-TV.com. Happening tonight, the Bucks will take on the Bulls with an opportunity to advance in the NBA playoffs. The Bucks went down to Chicago this past weekend and outscored the Bulls by 55 total points in 2 games. Now, with the season on the line, the Bulls may be without their star Zach LaVine, who woke up feeling sick yesterday. Despite all this, the Bucks say they'll prepare no differently.
Yeah, no, I mean, we'll prepare for and expect them both to play. And if they don't, you know, you gotta have, you know, your core principles and things that you've been working on and doing all year.
I mean, he's a tremendous player, but I think for us, we want to have the same mentality regardless. You know, we're trying to go out there, we're trying to play the best basketball that the Milwaukee Bucks can play.
Without LaVine, the Bulls will be without their entire starting backcourt as point guard Alex Caruso is still on concussion protocol. Neither Caruso or LaVine are being ruled out, but neither of them traveled with the team to Milwaukee yesterday. You can watch Game 5 on TNT. Tip-off is at 6:30. Another check in your forecast. Chris Reese. Hey there, Chris.
One of the things I want to show you on radar is how we know a lot of this is not making it to the ground at this point. You look at what appears to be snow showing up on radar. Look at how it just pops up out of nowhere as we've gone through the last couple of hours. But also, it never seemingly moves past I-3990. That's because the radar beam in Milwaukee is scanning parts of the atmosphere, and it's catching what's falling, but it's never making it to the ground. So as you get closer to the radar beam is not seeing anything in the lower levels of the atmosphere because there is nothing there. Still, though, it tells us that our moisture is on the increase, and of our next rain chance is going to be moving into the picture overnight tonight into Thursday. Really, Thursday afternoon and evening, that's when I suspect we'll see the most widespread rain that arrives in the short term. A little bit farther down the road, we'll see more rain chances this weekend. I'm talking Saturday, especially Saturday afternoon and evening. This is when we could hear some rumbles of thunder as well. More rain chances arrive Monday into Tuesday, followed up with more rain chances into Wednesday. It sounds like it's going to rain all the time, but I'll tell you, we are still in that moderate drought, this is helping to end that moderate drought. By the time we are done with the next couple of weeks, I would not be surprised if we start to see our drought conditions go by the wayside altogether. But just through parts of next week, it's possible to see 2 to 3 inches of rain throughout parts of southern Wisconsin. I don't know if we truly see 3 to 5 like the model wants to show, but still 2 to 3 inches of rain is going to be a possibility across parts of the state as we continue to remain wetter than normal as we open up the month of May.
Chris Reese, thank you very much. The Chicago Symphony Orchestra's core mission is to enrich, inspire, and transform lives through music. It's doing just that by breaking down barriers and introducing a new and more diverse generation to the world of classical music. Here's CBS's Charlie DeMar.
From inside one of America's great symphony halls come the sounds of inclusion.
There are so many great musicians of color, but you never see them all in one room playing together at once.
Anika Veda is a high school senior from suburban Chicago, and on this night, she's playing flute alongside some of the best musicians in the world.
Nervous at all?
A little nervous.
She's one of 50 gifted young musicians from 10 cities who spent a weekend with the Chicago Symphony Orchestra, a symposium for diverse performers.
This is the first time I've been in an orchestra where almost everybody is from the same background as me or looks like me. It's just an incredibly diverse array of musicians.
Anika and the others are getting an opportunity Stanford Thompson never did as a budding trumpeter in Atlanta. He's now the chairman of a network that mentors classical musicians of color.
I think it kind of sends a signal that they aren't alone, that they are on this journey with others that are trying to become professional musicians.
The first movement in a long journey to diversity in classical music, with a finale yet to be written. Charlie DeMar, CBS News, Chicago.
Sounds good. Coming up in the morning sprint, addressing erosion on Madison lakes through plants. The local initiative getting underway. First, though, if you have a little kid turning 3 soon, let us know so we can show their picture on TV. We'll be right back.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Schwab, General Surgeon at Stoughton Health. If you suffer from bothersome or painful spider veins or varicose veins, please join us for our upcoming seminar where you can learn what new procedures may be able to help you.
When you drive a Honda, the adventures go on and on. Follow your adventures with the rugged power of Honda, the brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. Hurry into a local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of industry-leading Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Take advantage of exceptional financing offers from your local Cub Cadet dealer today. To find the dealer near you, visit CubCadetDealers.com.
Double up on savings exclusively at Grand Appliance during the Spring Savings Double Up Sale. Get double rebates on select purchases of our most popular appliance and grill brands and unbeatable package deals. Like this Frigidaire 4-piece kitchen with counter depth refrigerator for just $23.92. Or this LG 4-piece kitchen for just $29.36. Shop your local showroom or GrandAppliance.com. Grand Appliance. You make it home, we make it grand.
What can Sono Bello do for you? How about a new shape?
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
New confidence.
I can see a huge difference. Look at this.
New you.
I can wear a little black dress. I feel sexy.
With Sono Bello, you can remove stubborn body fat permanently in just one visit. Don't wait a moment longer to reveal the new you.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation with Sono Bello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and find out how you can get $250 off. Sono Bello uses Tri-Sculpt micro-laser liposuction to remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently for incredible transformations in just one visit.
I have one big regret. I didn't go sooner.
Call 1-888-622-8360 or go to sonobello.com.
If you suffer from bothersome spider veins or painful varicose veins, please contact us at Stoughton Health to learn about what new procedures may be able to help you.
Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
Anytime Fitness. Join for just $1. Hurry and soon.
6:53, time for the morning sprint. Police in Chippewa Falls have a young boy in custody this morning related to the homicide of a 10-year-old girl. The body of Lily Peters was found Monday morning. Police say the suspect was not a stranger to the girl, but did not reveal the connection. Police ramped up patrols near the school in the area yesterday in wake of Peters' death. They believe there is no longer any danger to the public, though. Police in Janesville have a person in custody this morning suspected of shooting and killing a man at a local business yesterday. They have not, though, said who died, who the suspect is, or what might have led to the incident. More information on that is expected later this morning. Check channel3000.com for that live press conference. The Association of Wisconsin School Administrators naming Dr. Anu Eby to its 2022 Wisconsin Secondary Principal of the Year category. Dr. Eby has served as principal at Cherokee Heights Middle School in Madison for the past 2 years. During that time, she's focused on viewing diversity as a strength, implementing equitable disciplinary practices, and incorporating anti-racist practices in the school. The executive residents will begin planting native plants along Lake Mendota as part of an effort to restore the native shoreline. The move will help control erosion, prevent runoff, and enhance the habitat for wildlife. Phase 1 of the two-part plan is expected to be finished this fall. The second phase of planting will happen next year. Nearly 60% of adults and 75% of kids have antibodies indicating they've been infected with COVID-19. That's according to some new data from the CDC. It came from an ongoing study of blood samples sent to commercial laboratories across the U.S. For reference, at the beginning of December, an estimated 34% of Americans had antibodies. U.S. home prices are surging. The S&P CoreLogic, Case-Shiller releasing its new National Home Price Index. It reports a nearly 20% jump in year-over-year values comparing February to February. Home prices in Phoenix led the way for the 33rd consecutive month, with prices rising there 32%. Phoenix was followed by Tampa and Miami. President Joe Biden reversing another Trump-era policy. This time it's light bulbs. Today, the Department of Energy finalizing new efficiency rules to phase out older high-efficiency incandescent light bulbs. Old bulbs that don't meet the new standard will need to be phased out of production within 75 days, with full enforcement of the rule going into effect in July of 2023, which is also the deadline for retailers to stop selling them.
We are looking at a couple of snow showers trying to show up on radar, but I promise they're not making it to the ground. We should stay dry as we go throughout the morning, but cloud cover will be on the increase. Temperatures warm up to about 45 later on this afternoon, and look for more and more of that cloud cover. That's ahead of the next rain chance that moves our way for your Thursday. Additional rain chances show up throughout parts of next week.
All right, Chris Reese, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.